Hi, this is Brian, and this is a quick tutorial on how to make an avatar for dailystrength.org that has moving words, animated text. So, here we go. What you need to start is some animation software. And if you go to dailystrength.org and you look under My Profile, under My Groups, you'll see a group called Avies, We Love Them. You can also go to the upper right hand corner and type in Avies, A-V-I-E-S, which is slang for avatars, and you should see the group come up. So it's Avies, We Love Them. And you click there, and under the news, the third one down is free animation software. So click there, and in the article there's a link, and this is a link to software called Animation Shop, and it's unsupported software. The company that used to sell it, they used to package it with a paint program, and they don't anymore, so they just let you have it. You can go ahead and click on it and it will open the window to download the software. It's from their website. So as long as that link is working, that's what it is. Once you've installed it, you'll see this. This is Jasic Animation Shop. So in order to put moving words on a picture, we'll open a picture. And I have this picture ready. And this picture is 160 pixels wide by 200 pixels tall, which is what Daily Strength wants you to use. If you use that, you won't have to crop. It's a 4:5 ratio, so you can actually use bigger and it will just squish it down. As long as it's a 4:5 ratio, it won't make it look funny. It'll look fine. So if you need to know how to resize a picture to make it 160 by 200 pixels, I have a different tutorial on YouTube, and you can watch it. So I have this one ready. What I'll do is I'll right click and choose insert text effect. Do not use apply text effect. That has a different purpose, and it won't work with a single picture. So you click on insert text effect and this window will come up. And so I've already been playing with this, and it says I like this tree, and you can type whatever you want here. Let me go ahead and empty it out, and we can just write tree, and you'll see it'll come up with a preview right there, and that's a marquee effect. Now I could change the color of the words, and there you go, tree. And now I can change the size of the text, how it's lined up, italic, bold, regular, what type of text, magneto, whatever that is, gothic. So here's a bunch of different, there we go, and make it bigger and bold, and we can, down here we can change the text. I like this tree. Click OK, and there's the preview. Now under marquee, you can customize the marquee. You could center the text so it's centered in the picture, and what I did is I unclicked center, and the bigger the number you put here, the lower it's going to be from the top. So let's go with 120, Why did it do that? There. 120. Put it right at the bottom there. So that's not quite where I want it. I'm going to move it up a little. 110. And there. So that is the marquee effect, and you can make it go faster by giving it less time to happen. Effect length, 1 second. So that the words are going to come by in 1 second. Or you could make it 2 seconds, or 4 seconds, 5 seconds. And you could just slide it to get it right where you want it. And frames per second is how many frames you're going to have. So if you have 5 seconds at 6 frames a second, it's going to be 30 total frames. And the reason that's important is you don't want too many frames, or it'll take forever to download when people click on your link and you've posted in a thread, and it'll take forever for a slow connection. Somebody who has dial-up, it'll take forever for them to download that picture. So here's the preview, and if I wanted a different effect, I could go and have bouncing. So there's bouncing. And this, of course, you'd want to customize the size and make it small so you could see it. Let's try this. There, I like this tree. Let's try 20. There, and that's bouncing. And you can customize bouncing right here. Where does it start? How fast? Vertical speed, horizontal speed. You just play with those until you get the effect that you like. And they have others. They have flag, which is just waving, and the wheel, that one's popular. And so you can make it smaller, larger, faster, and just play with it till you get what you want, and then click OK. We'll go back to marquee. OK, and it creates the animation. If you go up to view and click animation, it will show you the animation. And if you're happy with it, then you go to file, save, or save as. I'll call it I like this tree. Save. And it'll give you a choice on the quality of the image. The better the image quality, the bigger the file, and the harder it is for people to download who have slow connections. So you really want the smallest file size that gives you a decent image quality. So this is a real simple static tree with some words going by. So I should be able to use a really small file size. I just click next. It created the animation, optimized it, and then it's going to give me a preview. This is the original, and this is optimized. If this image quality isn't good enough, it's very important to cancel at this point. Back, for some reason, doesn't work. Well, I just cancel and start all over and pick a better image quality. But this image quality is fine for what I'm doing, so I'll click next. It's going to tell me how many seconds it's going to take to download. So for this, if you had dial-up, it would take you 11 seconds, or ISDN, which is kind of like cable DSL, a little bit slower than typical. It would be 5 seconds. For I have a 20 meg connection, so it would be, a fraction of a second. So you click finish and you're all done. So I hope that helped you, and if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Thanks. Have a great day.